We're hearing from Ohio Senator John Husted on the government shutdown. He says Republicans are ready to negotiate with their colleagues on the other side of the aisle. Political anchor Curtis Jackson talked with him about what a deal could look like and how close they are to reaching one.
The shutdown is hitting farmers especially hard. Farm loans cannot be processed. Disaster aid is on hold. It adds to some challenges that farmers in Ohio and elsewhere were facing before the shutdown, chiefly tariffs. China is the state's largest importer of its soybeans, but they aren't buying because of the tariffs. It's harvest time. Is support for the president's agenda coming at the expense of Ohio's farmers?
My goodness, we would be processing all of those things if Chuck Schumer hadn't shut down the federal government. I mean, literally, it's not the president that's doing this. It's Chuck Schumer who's shutting down the government and keeping us away from helping farmers and advancing the cause. We actually did a lot of great things for put most of the farm bill in place during the budget reconciliation process, advanced many issues on behalf of farmers, and will continue to do so as soon as the Democrats relent and allow us to reopen the government, get the Department of Agriculture open, and begin to help farmers. I mean, literally, this is a consequence of Chuck Schumer and the Democrats failing to get the government back open.
I take your point there, but is this an impetus really to get both sides more in cooperation at the negotiating table?
I am willing to negotiate with anybody about anything, but right now they're shutting down the government over nothing. Literally, the CR that we have says, keep funding the government at the same level for the next 7 weeks. Let's keep talking and try to get all of our appropriation bills done so that we can fund the priorities of both Democrats and Republicans. That's what's been going on. We've passed 4 of the 12 appropriations bills. Chuck Schumer never did any of that. And now we're just saying, let's keep the process going. Let's keep the discussions going. Let's keep the government open. I welcome those opportunities to discuss these issues with my colleagues, but you can't do it when the government's shut down.
What does an appropriate end to this situation look like to you?
The appropriate end is when 5 additional Democrats, as 3 of them already have done, come over and join us, pass a clean CR, and then we resume the negotiations that had been ongoing before Chuck Schumer and the Democrats decided to shut the government down.
What do you say to those Democrats who may be worried that anything they agree to now isn't necessarily something the president will support later? They do have some reason for thinking that way.
Well, then let's go back and do our jobs as U.S. senators. If we sit down, we pass the 12 appropriations bills, and we sign them and put the provisions in they want, put the provisions in we want, send them to the president's desk and have him sign them, then they don't have to worry about it because it will be the law. You
don't think there's a concern that any appropriation Congress makes could get impounded as the White House has done previously?
I don't believe that if we get a good bipartisan deal that will happen. I believe that the president will keep his word. I believe that the Republican leadership will keep their word. We look forward to working with them.
Senator John Husted. Senator, thank you very much for your time, sir.